Alright, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy DMV Hoods and News right here, Port Live, eating a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Don't forget to, man, follow my motherfucking Instagram and Twitter at DMV Hoods and News, 2 Z's, no S. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my channel. Don't dislike my channel. I smack the fuck out you. It's like, nah, I ain't no violent dude. I'm just playing. I'm a big ass gummy bear. But anyway, just over here, man, I'm gonna have a little discussion right here, man. Just talking about this whole new K2 academic. You know what I'm saying? This whole K2 academic, and now there's this new thing where people dipping K2 and PCP, man. That's a whole new fuck no. That's why I call that shit, you man. Nigga, you roll up some K-Pack and you dip that shit in water. That's a new drug in itself. That I call that shit fuck no, boy. What you about to hit, bro? I'm about to hit that fuck no. I bet. Let me hit that with you like shit though. But now, just to get a little bit back on the subject though, now I told you I never smoked no water in day in my life. I know water heads though. I know niggas who smoking water back in the days. I have a lot of funny stories when it comes to water heads and shit. But yeah, man, I remember back in the days, man. I remember motherfucking man, I smoked K2 a couple times, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like a lot of people that be on my live, they know I used to smoke K2 like a couple times or whatever when I was like 22. I think I smoked it once when I was 21. With my ex, you know what I'm saying? That's when it first came out. And then, but I didn't really feel nothing from that. And then I smoked it again when I was like 22 or 23, one of them. And like, I only smoked it probably 3-4 times in my life. And the last time I smoked it, I was in the back of an alley and I was hitting that joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I thought it was the last time when I almost pissed on myself smoking that shit, but whole time. But no, it was actually a time when I had like a little pack of little Bizarro and shit. And I hit that shit, and I'm in the back looking like a cold zombie. And I motherfucking go in my house high as shit. And I look at myself, I'm like, bro, I look like a fucking loser, bro. I'm not smoking this shit no more, son. So I stopped fucking with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Off the break. I never really liked the high anyway. Like, the only time it was okay when I first smoked it. I was smoking the Scooby shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not ashamed to say it because it was a life experience, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, you a Bookah head. None of that shit, bro. I just hit this shit. I'm not addicted to nothing. I've never been a weed head. Never been a Bookah head. The only thing I was addicted to is motherfucking alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Because I had like, you know, a lot of emotional trauma, so I just always take it out on the alcohol and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or it'd be like a situation when I had like some self-confidence issues and shit. I'm scared to go smacking bitches, so I use the alcohol to go smack and shit. Like dumb shit like that, and then I end up just drinking too much, like even on the weekdays and shit. But I never became a full-blown alcoholic or nothing like that. But just a little bit back on subject though, you know what I'm saying? Like now I don't smoke, drink, nothing. I don't do nothing. So, but yeah, like, and then over time, like the thing about it is like over time, the K-Pack has gotten worse because they'll make the drugs illegal, and the next minute they will like they'll change the chemical. They'll change it to a chemical that's not illegal. My bad, y'all. I had to have one bite of my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That shit good, though. But the whole time though, yeah. So next minute, all I know is what I'm about to say. Drugs has gotten worse over the years. Like it's getting worse. It's not that high that I tried. You know what I'm saying? The feeling of a K2, it's like the high feels 5 times stronger than hitting regular weed. It's like 5 times stronger than hitting like regular weed or loud or anything. It's like super. You're a little too high. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have the effects of like smoking marijuana, like having the munchies or being goofy or loud or having fun and shit, nah. And then you like super paranoid. You more paranoid than, you know, when you smoke weed, you be paranoid, but it's like you're super paranoid. So it's not really a good high at all. Like it's, you know what I'm saying. And then you feel like, and then it affects your body a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It affects your body. You feel like you be twitching a lot more and shit. It's like you do have side effects from that shit. It's people that went blind for that shit. It's people that people has died from it. You know what I'm saying? People had seizures off that shit. People had permanent brain damage off that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is that. Nothing like marijuana, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like just from my experience, I tell all the youth, man, don't fuck with that shit, man. That shit is not weed, man. And it's getting worse now, you know what I'm saying? It's this new shit called bath salt. I mean, not bath salt. It's called salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? Some people say it's bath salt mixed with K2. Some people say it's another slang in DC for bath salt. And some people say it's the strongest form of K2. I believe it's the strongest form of K2. It might possibly be bath salt mixed with K2 and some shit. I've seen it myself. It's like white and black. And I've seen niggas trip off that shit, bro. I had a couple stories, but when I was working in Tyler House, I was about to get off about 6:45, 6:50 and shit. And all I know is, man, this is one unk motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm just saying he black as shit and he ugly as shit. And niggas know who I'm talking about. He live in Tyler House, man. And whole time, all I know is this nigga was high as shit since like 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? He be high as shit all the time, so we don't really pay no attention. He be smoking water, K-Pack all the time. So one day he was just really fucking high. He motherfucker barely can walk. He stumbling and shit, laughing and yelling in the hallways and shit. So next minute, this nigga go outside. Like, this nigga is stuck for this nigga was stuck outside leaning, bro. Like leaning like he was off the heroin or something. Like it was one nigga on his motherfucking tippy toes and shit about to pass the fuck out. And whole time like this nigga was like about to lean out. So one man, as soon as I'm about to get all work and shit, I'm getting ready to go. My coworker come relieve me early and shit. So like that, I'm about to roll out now. I finished my report. You know, I was supervisor. I was night shift supervisor at the time and shit. So I'm about to finish my report. I'm about to roll the fuck out. The next minute, this nigga, man, this motherfucking nigga on the fucking ground rolling like a 3-year-old having a temper tantrum, screaming and yelling, ah! And then laughing at the same. I didn't know this nigga was crying or laughing, bro. I didn't know this nigga was in pain or this nigga was enjoying this shit. Like, this nigga was weird. Ah! Rolling all over the motherfucking place on the ground, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was off property, but I still called the ambulance because I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with that nigga, man. And that shit fucked me up because I had to come back for a 311 shift, man. So I was like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga hold me up, this dumbass shit. So I rolled the fuck out, man. I ain't had time for that shit, man. I was tired of that shit. So, and it was another incident. There was a dude named Scooby. He came from around there. His mother lived around there. So I can say what they call him, man. There was a nigga named Scooby, man. We grabbed the nigga up because he was off that salt and pepper, man. He was running around here, slouching around, falling around. He kept going back and forth in and out the apartment. Out the apartment and in the house and stuff. He couldn't get in. He couldn't get in the house and shit. So this nigga was just high up, bro. I'm talking about this nigga was too high. So some girls that I knew and shit, man, they grabbed him up and shit, tried to tell him to calm down because he was about to fall past the fuck out somewhere. He looked like he was sweating. He was high. He was all that shit. So we tried to call the ambulance and shit. This nigga was like, I'm high as shit. I'm high as shit. I'm high as shit. And he just started laughing. Then he hit with the motherfucker Eddie Murphy joint though. Then this nigga said, ah! I was like, nigga sound like a motherfucking dinosaur Jurassic Park, bro. I was trying so hard not to laugh. So I'm trying to be professional, bro. Motherfucker, his mother, man, she like 60 years old, strong as a motherfucker, bro. Pushed me the fuck out of the way. My big ass got pushed out of the way fast as a motherfucker, man. And I just remember that shit, bro. She was like, get the fuck out of my son. Then she just started whooping that nigga like bop, bop, beating the shit out of him. Then his son, her son like almost 40 years old. He probably already is 40, son. Motherfucking, this nigga dumb as shit out here, man. Nigga lost his job fucking with that K-Pack. Like, that's what I be saying, man. That K-Pack. And now you got motherfuckers out here smoking water, smoking like K-Pack dipped in water, man. Smoking that fucking no, bro. Fuck you talking about? If you see somebody smoking that shit, boy, fuck you smoking. I'm smoking. He said, I'm smoking that K-Pack with that PCP. Be like, boy, you smoking that fuck? No, boy. Fuck around with you, slim. So, yeah, man. And it's becoming a phenomenon, you know what I'm saying? If you see in the video, man, I got a video of a lady that got shot by a cop because she was high. And come to find out she was high on PCP and water. I thought this was in Southeast, but this is in Clay Terrace, which is Northeast, but it's technically Southeast. It's right there on the borderline. You know what I'm saying? It's basically the south side for real. It's east of the river, Northeast. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? When I say this motherfucker, like, shorty was trying to stab, like, she was high on PCP and K2. And then not just that, come to find out, and this reason why I'm reporting this. Murray and Burry's son died from heart issues because he was high on PCP and K2. He was dipping the K-Pack and the PCP. He lived on the south side. That's very big on the south side. PCP in general was big on the south side. And I can tell you for real, the PCP thing started uptown. But it was more niggas selling it than actually using it. Niggas down Clifton, Garfield was selling it. Niggas down to 40. Niggas down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just niggas everywhere, man. Down, like niggas down everywhere uptown and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it pushed a little bit, and then what happened was over time, it became more of a southeast northeast thing. You know what I'm saying? East of the river, northeast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might catch people on Benham roadside and shit like fucking with that PCP and shit. I've seen some wild ass shit off niggas off the water. I've talked about niggas off the water before too, man. I've talked about that shit all the time, man. I remember the first time I was encountered with a nigga off the water, man. Nigga bust through my motherfucking house, bro. Fast as shit, bro. Like Kramer. Nigga kick my motherfucking door, bro. Tell me, where your brother at? Nigga high shit. I'm talking about this nigga pew. I was scared as shit because I ain't never seen no shit like this. I was like 10, 11 years old, bro. Right there on Elm Street, man. Motherfucking nigga kicking the motherfucking door. Where your brother at? My brother was in the back smoking tree. Nigga came up to my brother talking about some motherfucking slamming shit, slamming his hand on fucking shit. And whole time this nigga talking about something. You still smoking that weed? Man, you need to smoke with this motherfucking love boat. I'm like, whole time, nigga, you need to smoke this shit right here, man. This motherfucker got my mind focused. I can use more than 2% of my brain. I never forget she said, I can use more than 2% of my brain, nigga. I know everything. This nigga high sweating. And I don't know if my brother was scared as shit of this nigga, bro, like at the time, because he already knew this nigga was high off that shit. That nigga was high off that shit, bro. And like, he was just like relaxed. He was just shutting the fuck up. Like, he didn't want to say nothing. Because this nigga was like mad as shit that he was smoking weed, bro. Like, this nigga was angry as shit. And then my dumb ass gonna come in there, start banging on something. And then whole time, my dumb ass gonna come in there and start banging. I was doing some dumb, immature shit. My brother's talking about something. Stop, nigga, chill the fuck out. And he was telling, and like, I never seen my brother get this mad before at me. You know what I'm saying? It was only a few times he ever got mad at me. You know what I'm saying? One, I snitched on him with his baby mama and shit. Told me he was fucking a couple of bitches and shit. Because she gave me $5, bro. I was 8 years old, nigga. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, bro. Don't judge me at all. But I'm just saying, like, yeah. Like, whole time, like, yeah. But that was another time he got mad. Because I think he was scared of this nigga. This nigga was, like, high as fuck off that shit, bro. And, like, that shit was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but some people who smoke the water, they be just smoking the water. They be chilled as shit, though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on how strong the water you smoke. And then I guess it also, you know what I'm saying? I guess it also depends on, you know what I'm saying, how you can handle it and shit. But, I mean, honestly, for real, don't smoke that shit at all, man. That shit is like a no-no, bro. I know niggas who got killed smoking that water. Off the water alone, not with the K-Pack dipped in the K2 and the K2 dip with the water. None of that shit, bro. I'm talking about off the water alone, bro. Niggas got killed by the police, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit, you know what I'm saying? So, that shit crazy, bro. That water ain't no game, bro. So, that's all my advice to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's right now, there was a story about a nigga I saw. I think, I assume he was from Louisiana, like New Orleans or Baton Rouge or something like that. And, like, I saw a story. The dude, nigga doing capital murder. He's doing capital murder right now. And he was smoking the dipper, man. You know what I'm saying? Marijuana dipped in some motherfucker water and shit like that. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was smoking some motherfucking wet. But the problem was he didn't know he was smoking wet. You know what I'm saying? His man told him it was just some tree. So his man's got laced up with the marijuana and shit and got him high the fuck up. And the whole time when he woke up, he said he just had like blank moments, like picture moments. He don't remember anything that happened after that. And they went out on the move. They tried to rob a nigga and they end up killing the dude at a grocery store, bro. Now he's in jail for capital murder because you know they burn your ass down in Louisiana, bro, and he could serve the death penalty and shit like that. I don't know what his charges is now, but I hope he can get out of that situation because he didn't know that his shit was laced with PCP. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's crazy because he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And like I remember the interviewer, he was just like so much of an asshole because he doesn't understand when people be high on PCP. Most of the time, they don't understand nothing that's going on right now. People, especially somebody who's never smoked PCP in a day in their life, so, like people don't know that's a what's the word, hallucinogenic or something like that. Like And like niggas hallucinate off that shit. Like people eat people. Like there was stories about people getting eaten off of niggas who eat K2. I mean not K2, but motherfucking PCP. But don't be surprised when niggas start smoking K2 and start eating niggas, bro. Cause that shit is a fuck no itself. But at the same time, bro, like yeah, like people don't really understand how serious that K2 shit is, man. I mean that PCP shit is, bro. So he was really like being an asshole towards him and shit. And I really had remorse for him. I believe he shouldn't have went off. I think he should, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, he should have did some time, but not capital murder, man. I hope he didn't get the death sentence or nothing like that, man, because like he was almost crying, but he was very remorseful, but because he didn't know what the fuck happened, bro. And I look up the story. It was on you. It's all over YouTube. I just can't find it right now, but yeah, man. But that's all I really gotta say, man. But everybody, man, just be careful what y'all smoking, man. Who y'all smoking with and shit. If this nigga is known to be doing water and K2 and shit, don't trust no J's that he hit. Nigga, roll up your own J's, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because now that's the new epidemic, man. Some niggas smoking PCP and mixed with K2, dipped in K2 and shit. So, yeah, man, y'all be careful, man. It's your boy DMV Husband News, and I'm gone. And I feel like smoking, plus she put that charm in chorus. I feel like I'm chosen, but she ain't the only one. Let me keep shining. The fuck is going on right here, man?